Hello everyone, it's me, Reverend Michelle, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. This video is going to tell you how to find clients in your area. So whether you are trying to get more people to come out to church, you're trying to get more people for your coaching business, your cleaning business, whichever, we are going to tell you today how you can find clients to do this. Now, the last video that we showed you was about creating your client avatar or your client profile or customer profile, whichever you want to call it. And at the end of this video, I will try to put a link to that one just in case you missed it so that you will be able to see it. So you may have been wondering, okay, I did my client avatar, my customer avatar. What am I going to do with this? I wrote down the information. I know who I'm trying to reach. What am I going to do with this? And so now today I'm going to show you. Here I am on a company's website called Melissa.com. Used to be Melissa Data. I don't know if they still go by that name, but it is Melissa.com. Now, I have never personally used them to find clients. I have other ways that I do that, but this is one that is the more affordable way for you to be able to find out or to get clients in your area. So let's get started. Here on Melissa.com, once you come here, you want to go to Direct Marketing. So I'm going to click on Direct Marketing. Once on Direct Marketing, you're going to scroll down to View All Lists. Now, let me tell you, when it comes time to creating a list off of a place like Melissa or other companies, sometimes they have stipulations that you can only use the list 3 times and then you have to pay again. It is going to be up to you to contact them or reach out and find out what are the particulars about using or buying a list from them. As I scroll down, I'm coming down to where it says Consumer Mailing List Sales and Leads, and I'm going to click on Build List. Also, while that's opening up, let me tell you that I am not affiliated with them in any way. I don't get anything from them for doing this. This is something that I just think that will help you and be a blessing to you while trying to grow what God has given you to grow. So we're going to click on Create a New Consumer List. Now what I want you to do is get your customer avatar that you wrote out. I want you to get those demographics and everything because you're going to need them. Now, my church is House of Judah in Newport News, Virginia. Their zip code is 23607. So I'm going to do a search for people to come to church based on that zip code. So once you're here, the first thing that you will do is you will click on zip code. And I'm going to put in 23607. And I'm going to add that. Now, if you look over to the right, it says that there are 7,691 people in that 23607 area code. And that this list, if I decided to buy it, would be $230.73. But the ministry being small, I don't want to send to 7,000 people and I don't want to spend $230. So let me drill down. So let's go to demographics. That's what you will do next. Once you put in the area that you want, then your demographics. And your demographics are based on what you put, if you remember, on your customer avatar. So now I want to look here and I want to say, let me find adults by ages in the household. You can do different ones, but this is just the one I'm doing here. So let's say I wanted 35 to 75. So I'm going to choose 35 to 75 females. So females ages 35 to 44, 45 to 54, all up to 75 plus. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to do the same for the males. So now I have all of the males that I want. Oops, left one out. And I'm going to say add filter. Scroll down and add filter. Now if I come back up, it has gone down to 5,000 and it's $164.20. So now I want to drill down even more. I want to go to interest. And remember, on your customer avatar, you put what you thought their interests were. Well, in this one, I'm going to show you. Here it says Christian families. So us being a church, yes, we would like Christian families, but this is what happens when I click on Christian families and then I tell it to add, nothing's there. And that is because not because there aren't any Christian families, but they haven't identified any. So if you ever run into this, you would go ahead, just like I'm going to do, and you would take that off. You would delete that from the interest list. And when you delete that, it goes back up to what your total count was before. So I'm going to go ahead and remove that. And I'm going to scroll down. Now I don't want people who will say, no, I don't want to go to church. I don't want anything to do with church. So I'm going to scroll down and keep looking, and I see religious and inspirational. Now there is reading, which is religious and inspirational, and that's fine, but for this purpose I'm just going to do religious and inspirational. So as we scroll up, it is now down to 791 people who are in the 23607 area code, who are within the age range that I put in, and the total list would be $50. Now, I believe $50 is as low as it goes. I have not seen anything cheaper than that, but maybe if you play around with it for your area, you may get something different. You can also go to household and click on household, and you can do the size of the household, how long they've been in the residence, whether it's a year, less than 1 year. You can do different things like that in order to really drill down until you reach your target market. Now, one of the things that I like to do is I want to know if they're owners or renters. So you can say no preference, renter or owner, whichever one. So I'm going to say owner, and I'm going to add that filter. And if you see, it is now taken it down to 467 people, which is a lot more manageable than it was before. So if I wanted to send to 500 people, I could do that. I can also go and drill down even further and say, okay, let me do it by how much their home market value is. What is their home estimated as? I can do it that way. I can do it by the type of property. There are different ways to be able to take your list and to be able to make it smaller. So as I click here, I'm going to go back and I'm going to say, let's say houses between 150, 75, let's go to right to 249,000. And I'm going to say add filter. Scroll back up, and it has taken it to 119 people in this area who have paid anywhere from, or their home value is anywhere from 150,000 to 250,000. And that list is a little more manageable for me. So I hope this gives you an idea on how you can go ahead and build a list and purchase a list and find people. The next video that I'm going to try to do is show you how to find people based on an address. So if you have a particular street, I'm going to show you how to find people on a particular street that you can market to. Thank you for watching. Please like or subscribe so that you will get notified when the next video comes out. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm Reverend Michelle. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer.